Just checking my sound, this everything's running first. Yeah, we are running. Are we live? Yes, we are. And that's good. Excellent. Whew. Our world of GTI. You know, I recently watched oh, actually, no, I left my drink all the way over there. But no, I recently watched Lord Minion 777 playing this. I was a little astounded. He got better towards the end. Of what he's published, made live on his channel and whatnot. But I will admit, I was a little astounded at how 4 people could struggle so much. But, you know, first video they watched, they were fresh, they were learning it, so forgivable. Mass number of rockets they sent up, you didn't really need them. You could actually, you can get just a bigger boost without using the rockets. But anyway, we are going to just pause, or rather, you're going to watch the fish go around down there nicely for a few minutes. I'm just going to move in. Let's just walk over to the fish tank. There you go. Look at my aquarium. You watch them for a minute or two while I grab my drink. So there we go, back. It's a rare event, but I'm having a slightly alcoholic beverage. Apple and mango. Rather refreshing, actually. Fish. 400, 500, 300. Butterfly domes, which are really not worth it. I just keep this for the sake of actually keeping a butterfly dome. I have a fish. Downstairs I have frog farms. And you guys really should make the thing that lets me drink water. Yeah, 7% to animals. What do I need to get need for this? Air filter, hydration filter. Silicone, fabric, water. Oh. Oh wait, was aluminum? I think aluminum was on the list. I think. Fabric. Take you out there. Put you here. Silicone. Cone of Sil. I need to just like go around and just like convert all these to just massive storage chests. I really should. I haven't got an ounce of silicon on me. Huh. Never figured on that one. I think they've all been sucked up by the certain by a certain chest. Wow. Beehive 2, I should actually just make a beehive. Keep that for the insects, but make a beehive so that's a lot of insects. It gives me the animals. I have a fish display, a frog display, and a butterfly display. Go figure. Yeah, make some more story lockers, you know. Also, what's my backpack like? T6. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I don't have the silicon I need. Got a lot of algae. Whole heap of that. I can put that into manipulate and just like boost my power even further. No. That, I drank one, but I didn't need to. Doop, boop. Let's make 2. 1, 2. Ah, who to dismantle? You. They only fit nicely in the slot made. Hey. My organizational skill has gone completely out the window. Maybe we should make it upstairs with chamber and just like make it storage. Though again, at some point I also want to move the all these pressure units out away from the base. Might go there. Or even out into the desert. I don't know, just so it makes the base look more nice. If I don't, and it's really bothering me that they have things looking through them. Oh look, a purple meteorite strike. Gotta make another chest, wanna? Right. You have like nothing in you. Now I have a big storage chest for whatever I put in this. Maybe I should make some display boxes upstairs. Just show off my butterflies and my frogs. Did need aluminium? Aluminium. Well, that was another thing. As a Brit listening to Americans saying aluminum, it's like it's aluminium. Wow, I have 2 optimizers here. No wonder this thing's producing so much pressure. if I get rid of these, yeah, if I move these, dismantle them, move them, and build a few T5s in its place. I mean, one T5 is way worth a lot more than these T4s. I mean, that's like 9.8 UPA here. This one, if I can see it. Yeah, this one does 3,950. This one does 450. 1,450. So that one pressure unit is producing more. Without the boosters, that one unit produces more than 3 of these guys, if not 4. Now I think it's a full. Now it's a full 6. I need to make more of these lights. Just pop some more lights on my base, make this, you know, pretty. Okay, we're fine. And that's fine. Could be getting full. Right, let's go make some super alloy rod and osmium rod. There goes my aluminium. There's osmium rod. I need more aluminium. Right. So that's another T5 drill. Yeah, my counter's not going down much. Probably because these things are massively optimizing the living bejesus out of things. I can break one more down. Okay. Here we go! Let's go find 10 of those pedestals. No, wait, no, scratch that. I've already found 3 or 4. 3. This is a desert. You know what? Fine to have one of these in here. Desert. Really? Did we just have a purple meteorite drop? Go away! Got the genetic extractor, got the genetic synthesizer. Here's you here. Boy, that bugs me. But you can't. I'd have to make a platform. Let's sit this on. Right. Yeah, so if I could just find a spot where you can actually see the thing. The hitbox is very small. Massive machine, but a very small hitbox. Well, 1, 2, 3. That's your 1 mil boost. Let's do 1 mil boosts. Looby dooby doo 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 doo. I wish your draw this was further. You also just want a drone to run around sweeping all the hill for you. Ooh. Aluminium. Oh wait, is there any silicon in this file? Magnesium. No. Cobalt. Magnesium. didn't drop any silicon? What sort of meteorite are you? Iron, you dropped everything but silicon. Ah, silicon. Need that. Boy, am I about to get a massive improvement to my pressure gauge. Magnesium. I haven't actually figured out what the mining chips do. Do they actually affect me or the machines? Any frogs in here? No, no fish at all in my little these little lagoonies. It's very sad. If there's like a T6 drill, I'm gonna be impressed and devastated at the same time. It's like, how much more drillage do you need? That's not even touching the floor. I thought it was touching the floor. Now, see, that would be a great thing for the game if it had if the models automatically were adjustable. If they made it so the models adjusted and the legs always touch the ground. So they were center bit, because this is like, they are rivet jointed there, they can lift that up and down. So it always levels it, so you place it, and then it like levels itself. I know, I'm asking a lot from the poor developers was, you know, the little details. The little things help. I suppose it could boost up the heat. I mean, heat production hasn't really altered since I made that thing, to be honest. I don't care if it's... Ooh, I can make another optimizer. Plop that down and give the a massive boost. 150, 150. 50, oh wow, that'd be like 600. Those two drills though, two T5 drills, are way more than... It's not showing much, like, oh no, it's not really going up much, but you just take into account that thing says of that number. That number. Okay? That's tens. That's hundreds. That's thousands. That's tens of thousands. That's hundreds of thousands. That's millions. Okay, compared to this poor guy. Who's only in the hundreds of thousands. I may have to make myself another... I think I'm going to have to make myself a another heat unit. Just to, well, that's silicon. Just to, you know, level it off a little bit, you know. Play fair. I think I can get away with one super alloy and then I get another rod. I could actually have the thing make automatically. They have a value. They're worth 6 turn tokens. I wonder if the mining speed is producing them on the mining chips. Is increasing the mining time. Decreasing the time it takes on the miners to work. The ore extractors. Huh. I need a lot more silicon. If I want the T4 mining chip, I need at least 2 more free pieces of silicon. Oh yeah, let's go. Water. And equip. There you go. Now I have a full water unit. I may drink to my heart's content. Yeah. Okay, well I need my big T5 reactors. 3 rods, 3 powders, 3 rods. Free This container is slightly full of fertilizer. That says something. Also take these two rods here. And that one for the fun of it. I'd say this is my overflow chest, but it's ridiculous. I'm using so little resources that all these are overflow chests. The only way they would not be overflow chests is if I purposely went on my way and structured it so each chest had an exact allocation that could produce things that could then be sold or got rid of. And even then it wouldn't last. The fertilizers can't be sold. So unless I throw them in the shredding machine and just break them down, I also need to make that. Do I have cocoa plants built? I don't mind being topsy-turvy and lackadaisical with all my things. I don't mind whatsoever. This is a fun game for me, and it's a pleasant little game. No, I need another squash farm. I need another farm. So that's bee larvae. Plenty of. 2 water, T2 fertilizer, and some alloys. I still have 1 alloy left. Nice. Well, that would have made the thing and then the rods go taken out. You supply everything. I think the only chest that takes demand on it is full. I'll put you inside a chest to give you something to produce. Something to produce. Yep. Yeah, you're set to supply everything under the sun. I suppose I'm gonna make some better robots as well, but I got distracted on my quest, which was to make a thing so I can make cocoa. I can also see that for use as well. There's so much algae here. Is anyone producing? Christ almighty. Because they're full on everything, they can't. Nobody has the room for anything. The automation system has faltered and failed because nobody has the room to store or use it. You'd think the dust storm would disappear, given the fact that I'm making most of the planet green. That's a thing, I'll make another one of those chests. I can make my own circuit boards. Oh yeah, I learned this on the stream. A button that should do that. You can have water. In fact, that's probably the only thing you gotta hold in there. But at least you're holding something. I'll keep hold of balls. Doop 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 doop. Why is power saying power restored? Trust me. Power ain't an issue. According to the power matrix, we have 13,000. That's why I've not been bothered about upgrading our power any further. 13,000. Why would they collect those roads anyway? What the fuck about? No, it wasn't optimized, it was for the T5. T5 here. I need one more iridium and 2 super rods. I really need to set mine up to make iridium. Oh yeah, that's my next unlock anyway. 1.252 TT. 12 kilos of insects gives me that. Animals have unlocked. Generic frog. At 600 I get the amino frogs. And no jetpack. Nice. I am literally running out of things to build for the reasons to build them. Getting the TTIs. I suppose that's easy enough to do once you get enough things built around these multipliers. You have 2 out of 3. I don't have a third one. Let's pop you in. That's another 1000% increase. And the GTI is going up quickly. I'm not surprised, I've like done about 5 or 6 rockets on pressure. I think the pressure is the only rocket I've want to put the most rockets on. Oh, have a look. Let's see. No, pressure only had 2. Plants the ones had the most actually, with 3. 1 seed rocket for oxygen, 1 asteroid for heat, 2 for pressure, 3 for plants, 1 for insects, 1 for animal. I sent frogs into space. Go figure. Why don't you make the little drone one that now it shows me drones? Why don't you make some more drones? Don't mind me just to confuse them in lots of my own direction. Carbon bands, faster drones. So rocket, circuit, alloy, explosive. Actually, where is the best spot for an iridium mine? Ask dumb question, get dumb answer. Ask a silly question, get a silly answer. So right here would do. Alright, and the best ones are this one, so I just need 1 more iridium rod, osmium, 3 titanium. And the super alloy! If I had a much more powerful computer, I would have be able to see all those a little better, but I don't, so I can't. And that's for another thing entirely. Super alloy doesn't even have any rods in there. And titanium. Then we build stuff to start making, get the iridium mine, has the iridium mine dump stuff in, the dump stuff becomes explosive powder, the explosive powder will help make bombs in the future. It increases pressure and heat anyway, so... Well, that mine will only make iridium. Ooh. Don't know why I bought that on it, there was anything here. Right, silicon. Let's find us some silicon. And make the enhanced mining unit. But if it speeds up this also really fast, I'm going to be in trouble. Yeah. Yeah, that's a little silly. Alright, that's two of them. Let's need one more. It says something now that I have to like swim on the water. This used to be a barren dry spot. Now, it did be underwater. Silicon? Yes. Excellent. You know what? Let's grab ourselves a slew of silicon and I'll be happy. But yeah, if there wasn't more lights around the base, I don't know, I can make it really look really pretty. It's the dumb things in life that makes me happy. I need super alloy. Which is not really an issue because the super alloy keeps refilling. Because the alloy machine is happily digging it all out. I now have a T2 mining unit. I'm going to need an iridium chest just for the iridium. And not a small one either, I'm going to need a big bugger. No doubt, as we speak, my little drones are now flying around to restock the iridium. You had a demand of iridium and iridium rods. Alright, so where you go? You have the crystals, you're fine. Okay, so mining speed apparently has been increased by 5%. Mining ore time reduced by 40%. I haven't the foggiest if that's actually doing anything, or if I just went and did that for the fun of it. Iridium. And you just full of squash. I'm gonna do that just to get rid of it. Because my poor farms are stuck because there's too much squash. That's why I'm thinking I'm gonna have to make a container just for squash. I just had to destroy squash. Normal at the beginning of the game, I would be like going, "Oh no, my food!" Ah! I was like, "I eat so little, I don't actually need it. I eat so little." My farm could support 4 or 5 players, easy. There's that much food production. It's a bit boggling. I'm boggled. I can make 200% of frogs, 150s, 350s. Why are these worth more than these? Did they put them in alphabetical order or something? Because they're worth less. Generic frog eggs, mutagen free and fertilizer 2. Mutagen. I do hope I've got something producing al. You know what? I'm going to have to make another one of these to produce just nothing but bacterial samples because my god, we're filling up. That's W. T3 frog eggs. Was it T? No, it was T3. Wasn't it? T4. Why is that T4? What else making generic frog eggs? Still don't know why it's T4. Only... Yeah, T4 fertilizer, T2 fertilizer. Don't ask me why this is a thing. Nope, I thought I failed that. So why are you producing the nuggets? Silicon, water, because we got no silicon. I need a mine unit rig just to make silicon. That's why we're not making more bioplastic. Same time, and then this gets filled up with the beans, which are not getting honey. We got a demand for them. I think the problem is he's getting... Yeah, look at... Honey! At last! Things are shifting! Things are moving! Please don't spawn more beans. I'm going to make a chest that's literally for beans. And meat frog eggs. You finished? You are finished. Stable, Alve, Amino. That's T4T. Okay, excellent. So it does have. See, this is what you need to make more of, like a recipe, so you don't have to worry about getting doubles. Because if you get doubles, it's pain, absolute pain. So I need Matite for mutagens and Meat fertilizer. I do not have my T4s. I know you're making food, it's going sent off, so I'll just go borrow your thingy interface for a second. T4 is a T3 and a mutagen. You know what? I'm going to take a load of this upstairs, and I'm going to make a lot of T3s. And then I'm going to make some T4s. So I'll make a lot of T1s, T2s, and be happy. Where did I put all the little vials? Oh, take all those. Take all those. Take all those. Got some sulfur. Because what I needed. Oh no, just bacterial samples. Okay, get the wall back. After I drink one. Right, need to plant those somewhere. Swap out one of my frog eggs for that. Let's see some salt, more sulfur. I also need the bacterial samples. Got a few of those. Do I have any amphibian farms available with low tier frogs in them? Alpha. Nope, Alpha. We've both got Alpha frogs. Alpha frogs and Alpha frogs. You are the more expensive 500s. Probably a spots. Wow, I haven't got a single one of these for you, have I? Right, time to make another frog nest. Larvae and fertilizer. Well, that's not a problem. First things first, upstairs to the genetics lab so I can make some more. Make some mutagens. Should also think you should really be hearing. Oh yes, I'm just going to head to my laboratory and make some mutagenics. Shoo. I also need explosives. 2, 3. So I can make every sulfur. 1, 2, 3. Right. So you've got a lot more salt, some more sulfur. Depending on how many of these I want to make, but I think I want to make a lot more mutagens. Or you know what? Let's set one up to make auto make it. I also want explosive powder though. Well, I can manually make that because I don't actually need massive amounts of it at a time. And that's a thing, I don't need massive amounts, huge quantities of substance. That was all the sulfur I picked up. Wow. And we'll put these back then. But yeah, I could make one downstairs to fabricate bacterial, use the bacterial sample fabricator to make more bacterial samples, thus clearing out the algae surplus. And water surplus. And make bacterial samples, which then get made into mutagens. And then I can decide from there on if I want T4 mutagens or T3 mutagens. That sounds like a plan. And we all know how well my plans go. 12%. I still need 8 sulfur. 6. Put these in here. Along with these. But not all of these, I need the frogs. I also need to find frog eggs. Heat those up. I don't mind if the uranium one's not like being constantly emptied. That one isn't used as much. 2, 5, 8. There we go. The beans are restocked. Oh god. I am gonna have to make another one of these autocrafters, aren't I, to get rid of the surplus. Some osmium, osmium, and a soup and the rod. The drone's working hard, but that's okay. These have a massive range on them. I mean, like, massive. Inventory space! Oh, look, Pete! Oh yes, right, I needed frog eggs, didn't I? And the fertilizer. Well, now I know where to get the frog eggs from. Oh, I need to set them up to supply, I forgot that. It should be guys who have demand on a demand cycle. Wrong button. Supply? Well, actually, not just that for you know, supply everything. Supply everything. See? Now we're starting to get production. Thank God. Oh, yeah, I also needed a frog's nest, didn't I? I fertilize and become lava. Red meteorites. Are those guys fall? Yeah. It's uncommon. Common. I love the fact that I'm completely blasé about the fact that meteorites don't striking down. I think that's iridium. I think. Oh, let's remember. Yeah, these things don't reproduce much, so I just like you when I want you. Anyway, we'll do. You gotta pick a bucket or two. It's nice being able to walk out of my base and actually have some space. Instead of crashing into a tree. Oh, that's right, I was planning on moving the some of these trees. UT 1OT. T-freeze. Let's put you on the wall edge. Yay. Alright, let's find us a pond. Now around this in places, you want the craggy spots. Ah, some silicon. Oh, need cobalt. Haven't done for a while. Yeah, let's find, let's say, frog pond. They're not too hard to find, you just need to look for the little outcrops. Little lagoony pools. It's like little rocky pools with I kind of wonder what they were before, if I was supposed to like grow trees out of them or something like that. But no, they're the frog pools. They're for frogs. Oh, there was onto your place, mate. Frog pool, where are the frog pools? Oh. Hello. I wasn't looking for him, but I found him. There we go. Thank you. I'm not drinking your water, you've been bathing in it. Might be considered rude. And unsanitary. I don't care if I've got a mass filtering system on my face. It's still unsanitary. Let's grab more than one frog egg. We'll find a rock pool for that. Froggies, where are those little froggies? The rock pools have got to be somewhere. You'd think there'd be a ton of frogs here. A little oasis of Laguna here. Here's frog pole. Thank you. That's 2. See if we can grab a 3rd and then we'll head back home. Get some biogenetics done. It'd been ages when I first discovered that guy. I was like, way! That soul looks like it's supposed to be breakable. Wouldn't get you very far, but it's still breakable. You don't have any idea, but yeah, stay home with me. Suppose I have a mind doing that for me, and drones do my handiwork. Ah, frog pool. It's like trees everywhere. Awesome. But yay, we are gathering lag. But we are gathering just some frog eggs so we can take them home. Look at putting them inside the incubator chamber without needing to actually waste mutagens to make our own. That's a thing. It's a thing. I could make them myself. However, I would need to throw them into the incubator, and then I would have a genetic frog egg, and then I'd have to put the resources to make the frog. Oh. That's a plant you can pick up on your own. It's harvestable because it's a plant that you can use into a seed. Yeah. I can turn my light on, but it's not going to do much. This is my light. Even now, this is my light. Unless there's a way to up the brightness on it. That pathetic little blit is my light. And I don't have any light. I have a T3. It's supposed to be pretty good. I can light up a better thing with the light of my phone. So that light is technically actually rather embarrassing. I could have sworn I had a frog pool right next to my base. Cool if I had some iridium frogs, wouldn't it? Well, special frogs were iridium frogs. Oh, wait. I saw a pool up here, but no. They might have... There's a frog pool here. You don't have any eggs for it yet, though. Doesn't need time to respawn. Climb. Climb and load the scenery, please. Yeah. Oh, there's a few of them up here. Like a little fucking paradise. You'd think with all the insects around, they would actually get more frog eggs. Because it would support the frogs much more. Oh, could grab those while I'm here, because I'm gonna need more frog nests, so that's fine. Cannonball! Not the radio reactors. I draw the line of cannonballing onto nuclear reactors. There's a limit to what I'll cannonball onto. Did I make it? Let's see, squash. Meat. Yes, there's an empty one. That's for my cocoa beans. And I believe I put them in organics. No. Mix them in my hands, but I need my cocoa beans. Where did I put them? Bingo. Strangely enough, it sells better than... It sells pretty well. Apparently. On Earth, they apparently don't have cocoa anymore. And thus import it from other planets. You two should be happy because you're harvesting like the Dickens. You can't sell these, unfortunately. I'll put one going FG up. There you go. Fusion. Let's see. What requires bee lava? I need something. I need to think of something that I can fuel. Mutagen. T2 mutagens. Let's try to make like a multiple mutagens thing. Let's like fight out to see who can make more mutagens. Got lots of fuggics though. Oh yeah, no, I want those iridium. I want to make explosive powder with it. So I can set up for another mine. Or a bomb, whichever one I decide to do first. I mean, we're climbing the bioscales quite nicely here. See, I can use these to make rare larvae or common, or use the mutagenics to make common larvae. So I can turn my bee larvae into common larvae. It's nice. I can even make pulsar quartz. Animal food. Oh, this is awful. Also, add you to the list. Nice. Trade pocket. Pocket? Trade pocket poker butter. Let's make an A-bomb. I think I did say I wanted a mine. Don't need that for mines. Need it for that. But I don't need that at all. That's 29 energy. Outdoor farms cost 45 energy, but 1 they make plants, 2 they make insects. 3 I get 5. I get a crop of 5 for every one I put in. So production-wise, it's producing 5 times what the growers can do. If the growers can produce 3 harvests in the same time it takes the farm to make 1, it's still a 25%. Still a 1/3 increase. Right, I got the frog's eggs. I need to go back downstairs, get my mutagens, and make my frog. And grow a frog farm. For that, I need a common larvae for some fertilizer. And the best aminos require everything I've got. That's fine. T1 is T2. Yes. IFA aminos T2. If I had done that as it was, a T4 fertilizer, I would have got the Strabo frogs instead. So the insects are going up massively. May not look like it, but there are actually quite a lot of them. Point is going on there. Also the amount of unlockables for that. Oh, no. The insects at 12 kilotons get the Trajou frogs. Well, my last jetpack. I know we'll be finished soon. The actual animals here won't be finished, but the actual animals tech tree will be finished. Urvarfu. Could do with more of these. This is when we plan to go through the portal to go to the ship. I can trade those for 6 turn tokens. There were 7. Make this, you get 25. Daffy cookies are worth 9. Your first birthday cake. Fish soup. Flares, explosives, animal feed. And those are things you can actually produce here that make money. Circuit boards are probably the easiest one when you get the iron. If you make a thing that's literally just 3 storage chests, 1 for iron, 1 for silicon, 1 for Zellerite, bioplastic nuggets chest. Essentially, if you make 6 chests and set this up just so it can eat up the materials to make circuit boards, then you send and then ship them off, you could make a fortune very quickly. They technically also, they don't make bad money, but they're very cheap to make. And boy, do I get a lot of them. Right. Do I actually need to put another heater in? Or should I just use the explosive powder I've got to make bombs? That's full of it. Yep. Sulfur mine's full again. The other set of supplies, anyone I set to pick it up, it's fine. Wow, you are just full. But it can't produce anymore because it hasn't got any room for silicon. That was the water chest. That's fine, silicon will eat that up. I might just have to make a chest just for silicon. And make a extractor just to get silicon. So yep, 1 osmium, 3 titanium. you don't have a thing. You are just literally an offshoot chest I throw things into. Huh. Interesting. Do I have more titanium around? That's the question. Or have I actually miraculously used it up? I think I've miraculously used up my titanium. That's a first. Yeah. I'll be darned. I have actually used up all my titanium. And I had a massive chest load of it. I might have to make a thing just for titanium. Actually, I might make a chest for titanium. Fish. Chest for titanium, chest for silicon, and chest for... You know what? That's not a bad idea. If I just make a load of chests and assign one element mineral to each one. I need that. This is stuff that hasn't been touched in a while. This is why you do not make your base down here. Or if you do, make certain you go a few levels. Wow. I haven't seen half this stuff in a while. Did I really just leave a chest here? I do not know what I thought that portal solved. Face a more advanced ship. But oh, I didn't realize I actually had a thing. Ah, a fish farm. Ah, cause they do. Oh, they do way more. Wow, that's massive. No wonder I'm getting so much in terms of animals. I got that producing total nearly a kilo. Right. Now this extractor can go anywhere because what I want is silicon. Except that I have not thought to bring my osmium rod. Dip. I was in a tree. Wow, it's where the lava went. I don't need the iron, that was a mistake to grab that. And I should have some frogs in here. Yellow frogs. Right, I forgot the osmium rods again, didn't I? First, pop you there, because you're frogs, and you don't take up a lot of space. Well, that's just boosted animal production further. Next, put on the osmium chest. 2 of these, I have a lot of titanium on me. And I want multiple extractors, so got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can make 3 of them. 1, 2. I actually need 1 more super alloy, 1 more osmium. I will actually have all the necessary rods. Have some silicon. You're gonna be using it up, but have some anyway. I can pop these anywhere. There's no marker on the map for this is a great place to get iron over there. Why would you need a good spot for no magnesium? I'm gonna say, why would you need a good spot for iron? And magnesium also is one of the yeah, you get iron here, it's great. Iron is the most common material found. That's uranium, sulfur. You think they blew this out like it's a sea coming over it, but no. If it's blew like that, you'd think it'd also be Alaska covered in water. Maybe it is. I should go back down there and check. But yeah, where we are on our base, I think it's a good idea to plop them down here. And I'll find out stop my guy from wiggling in the air, from being held up there in the by his jetpack. Not sure what's the matter with you, but silicon. I need silicon, please. For this one, just jump back into the fort, into it face first. I want titanium. You will supply titanium. What do I want for the third one? Ooh, a Zel... Wait, do we have a Zelite production? That's a good question. Well, there's a Zelite mines, but over here. Just past the osmium cave. If I make a Zellerite product, if I haven't got one already, make one for Zellerite. And that's everything I need for quite a few recipes actually. They're set up. They have their production orders of you will supply Zellerite, you will supply iron, you will supply silicon. I don't know them actually Zellerite, but they have their orders. Now we make one for the Zellerite. Sulfur mines here, osmium mines there, and did I set one up for the old white crystal boy up here? I did! There's a Zellerite production queue. It's full. Thanks for the money. I'm a space magnet apparently. Blue. Taruja frog eggs. Uvaravu. If I can just put those straight in, I don't even need a genetically tweak them. I'll just fire them straight in. Ah. I was not expecting to find that. I love the fact I've still got some solar farms up here. As completely useless as they are. Huh, well okay, so I don't need to make that. Otherwise I just need to make some storage chests. Because you're full as full can be. We'll see a squash. Okay, so if that's full, I've got one for silicon, I've got one for titanium. There goes a faint flying brigade of dropping off edge. Nitrogen capsules come out of the thing, I can set that one up. Aluminium. Has its own production. One silicon setup. Iron. I need one for iron. Also, it's kind of like put these frog string to one of the farms. I'll do. You are one of the. Yeah, Alfie. Alfie's 350, you're only 300. Huh. Do I put you on display then? Jetpack Mark IV. House is T, but I prefer calling it Mark. The Mark IV jetpack. You can be iron. No, you're titanium. Well, you can be iron. You supply iron. Even if no one's got a chest for you to actually drop the iron off into. Maybe I should make an outdoor chest. Some outdoor chests here as set up to make this circuit boards out here. You know, build a little platform, set an automation production unit up, and just drop the circuit boards from here straight to the rocket. Can build one of those. The ecosystem should be producing seed things for me, but it's unfortunately it's very random and it doesn't produce the exact ones you want. I'll tell you, a few more algae farms would completely compensate for the production quota of compensate completely for the production of anything that required algae. Really not a lot, to be honest. I think it's mostly the bacterial samples. Okay, algae, no algae. Fertilizer wants algae too. And T2 fertilizer. See, because I'm not making that, I'm not using up the eggplants. So I need to, you know what, I might need to make this like a base of production. Some production zones. Or make a bigger base and set up the things that it produces into your stuff. Problem is though, once it's all used full, I won't be able to get rid of it. And I can't sell mutagens to Earth. So there's the problem. Now I can just grab all the materials I need and make the algae myself. Further myself. But I sort of make it as needed. Also, I'm currently stocked full of squash. Yep. Yeah, I don't need that either. What did my frogs though? I could make a frog display plaque. That's the option. The first one of these things I made, that's fish. Well, That's the wrong one. Frog display. It's in the floor for now, but I haven't actually bothered to make you a frog. Hey! Light blue frog. Light blue frog. So, Mastaju frog. Traju frog. Huh. They don't produce as much as I thought. And this is completely and utterly full. So the only thing now we're actually waiting on for production of anything is this. Oxygen is going up. Heat is going up. Pressure is going up. Animals has gone up. Insects are going up slow and steady. Plants are still going up quick. Biomass is just biomass. Could boost heat production, then you can actually see the number visibly going up. And I'm bothering with a rocket. No need. I have a heat multiplier and I have access to the T5 heater, so I'm pretty good. Right, I just need to. Well, I've got the powder. I just need the iridium rods and the super alloy rods, which I have not been making. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough to hold more than one stack load, but at least the super alloy place now has a option to make stuff. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to grab one more rod, and then I can, and the osmine and the balsa crystals. Two of those. Nice. So any more blue crystals? I do have two of them. Excellent. And I need one more iridium rod. Problem is, you said I want two chests, one with iridium rods and one with iridium. I know you mostly use the iridium rods, but I've got my osmium rod. Hey, shrunky. I'm sure that chest is... I think. Look at anything that's being pulled in. And he's demanding both. He is demanding both, so... Oh yeah, well man, let's fix the recipe for the drone, faster drones. Let's get some Mark II drones in here. Single-board rocket engines and super alloy. Yeah. Can't sell them home though. It's a shame. Take those. God, there's a lot of squash. I need to start making more fertilizer. Eat up the... Wait, I didn't need that. Not you. You. Silverboard, super alloys, and explosive powder. I got 4 of those. And we're using 1 to make a heater. So I could technically make some more explosive powder. You supply everything. So you're not making stuff because you have nowhere to put it. Problem every time I do that, I then forget what I needed. God, my brain's a sieve sometimes. Rockets. know how to make them. Oh, great, it's been a while since I actually made when they need to make these things. Iridium rods, super alloys, and iridium. Easy peasy. P, this doesn't just pick from stuff nearby, you just like use it no matter where it is. Alright, so this gives me uranium. I have plenty of iridium for making iridium rods. Alright, so that's enough for 2 drones. You'll make them here. It's funny, you get the recipe from here, but you can't make them in there. Only make them in the workbench. Explosive powder. Make some more of super alloy. You need to grab more of. Right, that's super alloy taken care of. Explosive powder, just to grab some iridium. Sticks of iridium and 4 sulfur. So that's fine. So that's 2 of those. Bing, bing, powder. Yeah, so that'll be enough to make at least 2 fast drones. But before we do that, let's go make our T5 heater. Boost the heat. I know the T4 next to it, but that's just, well, nothing. That's a nothing burger, that is. I mean, this thing supports 8 machines, so yeah. There you go. And GT's eye is climbing up nicely now. That's much faster than before. Yes, it could fire rockets off and make it go even faster still. Other ways of space. And resources. Huh. Finding the water spot. Unless it's eating up faster than supplies, but I've got a water production unit here. And here. However, the fact that there's not enough drones and they're actually not able to get the materials there fast enough. Yeah, there's no point going up that floor. I want the top floor. Can I make drones here? No. I can make bombs here, but I can't make drones here. But the only place I can make the drones manually is over here. Wow. I have enough for one more thing. Well, I plan to make something else. Yes, I think I'm looking at an extractor. Oh, I'm also going to make the drone fee. It's supposed to be like a button to make it emote, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, go look at engine. Huh. Could technically make another drone. And the more drones I have, the faster they'll gather the resources. And that's just, well, a fact. Maybe let's switch the sulfur from down there to up here. All with iridium. Let's see. So I got enough for one more engine. Nope, I need the spotlight. And one circuit board. I've mostly been getting my circuit boards from just like harvesting ships. I need 2 superpowers for the drones. Thought about that. I should have enough materials for 2 drones. Then you know what? I might set up a production line for circuit boards, and then send them off to Earth. There you go. That's another 2 drones. I am slowly making a small fortune. Go me. You full yet? Yes, you'll set off when you're full. I got 8k. You can buy another heat multiplier, that's a thing. You know what? I think I will do. Rosa tree, 600, no need for that. There's a fish. Butterfly, Kendros, frog eggs, I can make. I think I can make some decent ones soon. Hologram projector. Nice. Living compartment with dome. Now I need 27 grand for that. 25 grand for that. Wow, I'm only at 8 grand. You know, if I start filling up with a load of these, a lot of money. There was. Wow. They're the most expensive ones going. I mean, fusion energy cells. See, for that production line, I would have to make a steady drop off of all the materials needed to make the quartz, pulsar quartz. I'd also need an obsidian mine to produce. I think it needs obsidian for that. You go off and give me some money. And new energy things so I can multiply that some more. And we'll go recipe for those. Yeah, so I need osmium, obsidian, and 3 pulsar quartz. I can manufacture pulsar quartz. That's not a problem. The other thing you can do it because it needs methane, uranium, iridium, xylite, and osmium. Let's make them. Actually, I'm going to need some of those anyway, because I think I saw in one video there's a ship thing I haven't actually been in yet. Let's make it for free. Let's see, osmium will do. Six osmium. Obsidian. Yeah, I might have to look at making a production line for. I mean, if I want a lot of money quick, this is the way to go. So I need 2 production lines. One to make quick pulsar quartz, into a chest of its own, so it's not drawing from the quartz of the other side of the room. A chest for obsidian, osmium, and a obsidian mine. And that would net me if I need. Thing is, as I've increased the number of those drones running around, they are increasing the amount of so I got that. I just need titanium. I don't think I have a mine for that, so maybe the water's now coming in properly. Yeah, I think the water's now coming through properly because there's more drones to handle the distribution. Speaking of, a long time ago I said I was going to make a drone rocket so I could see what all the drones are doing. And the more drones you have, the faster things get done. See, fish, drone, 2 circuits, a rocket, I have the rod. If I cannot have any more enough circuits, I will have to go out and raid a ship. Oof, last 2 circuits. Do I make the obsidian a setup to make obsidian the power cores, or do I make it a setup instead to make to mass produce the circuit boards? Both are options. Both are good options. I think I used my last rocket up anyway. Darn. Oh darn. Well, iridium rod, 2 uranium. Jobs are good. And the super alloy. Right, so that's the circuit boards check, the rockets check, uranium check, alloy rod check. I think I've got everything I need. Ooh. Red dots. Fire! You know, this little space program, it would go wee, and then 4 flyers like that, wipe, and I'd be looking to get going. Ooh, speaking of that game, actually, I have been playing the science mode since it was launched. And I am quite happy with it so far. If anything, I sort of need a campaign mode for this whole game. It helps. Oh, there's organizer slot. I got 1 more slot. I don't know what for, but I've got a slot. So, hey, look at them go. Zoom. Yeah, traveling some distance. The drones flying on the map. I got so many rockets up there. I'm not showing all the drones because there'll be like lots more than that for these guys. I made a few. But I suppose if I can make alone more drones, the more drones I make, the better. That's enough for 3 more rockets. Should be enough for 3 more iridium rods. Doubt it, but there'll be a start anyway. Oh, one iridium rod. I have two more rods. Two rods. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, that's the iridium side of it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. However, I'm going to need to make silicon and iron. Yeah, mate, I think, you know what? I might expand this room out. Expand this bottom tier. Now that there's trees around. Or, like I said, build a secondary chamber thing. That's just for building circuit boards. That's easy enough to do. The space over here, more than easy. Build some platforms, build a platform grid, set up all the necessary storage chambers just for the necessary materials, and then put one inside the base for the finished product. That actually is not a bad idea. I got some height. A lot of iron in these chests. See, I need more I need Zellite storage. I need a storage chamber just for a load of iron, what is these storage chests, to be honest? There you go. Right, so I'll build one of these. And then I believe it's a 5 recipe thing, so I'll build 5 of these. Where I get some more circuit boards. Build 5 of these, 1 of these, and it'll produce nothing but circuit boards. Which can go to the rocket, and the surplus, when the rocket's gone, can... Thank you. Here comes the rocket, probably. And when the rocket's gone, the surplus will go inside here into a storage chest. Yeah. See, I can't really play this game off screen because didn't want to unlock, miss the unlocking stuff, but I've now got to a stage where we're just waiting for it to get to the higher end, and the higher end requires more. That third pressure heat thing is going to make that rocket skyrocket. It's only got 2 at the moment. See, so dismantle this, build one for food, dismantle wheat. These are completely useless. I'll double check just to make sure, but I think I've got it all anyway. Also iron that. Circuit boards are nuggets. Oh, 6. So I need a chest for nuggets, a chest for iron, so I need 6 things, and methane 1, nitrogen 1. Maybe another compressor storage thing for that. Another maker for that one. Pressure film for that. But I need to get some circuit boards because I've run out. Nope. For now, there's no decoding requirement. there for now. Yeah, space food. No. So yeah, so I need 6 chests. I mean, if I want to make a lot of money, that's, you know, a better option. But I do need circuit boards for things. So if I make 6 chests, but the bio nuggets in 1, Zellerite, nitrogen, iron, aluminum, or should I say aluminium. Aluminium, silicon, set those up. I mean, I got this chest here, but this is going in an outdoor chest and that one's full. But first things first, we need to hit a ship. And I now remember which ship I did not hit. I need that. And one of the early ships as well. But I forgot entirely about it. I want my heat thing. I'm not selling the heater, I just bought the thing. I bought that, I'm not selling it. There you go, have one more fuse. So 1500. Oh yeah, look at it climb. The others are helping, other things are helping too, but look at it climb. I can probably make some butterfly ends. And all sorts to help boost further. I mean, trees and plants are located out here now. Instead of the forest. Get through the forest. I can't see the forest for the trees. But yeah, it's this thing. I completely and utterly, like I said, there's trees out here that I didn't plant, but I completely and utterly forgot this guy existed. And there's an ancients thing over here. Huh. Getting back over here, it was not entirely, this was not at all what I was thinking of. I'll do that anyway. There's no one gone. I forgot entirely about this ship. And its reactor. God, this was... I looked at this thing like donkey years ago, and I forgot entirely about it. And the fact that it's now underwater. But that's... I don't need an oil capsule, and I don't need squash. I am inundated with squash. I don't need it. Oh, that wasn't there either. So this stuff is new. Shows how good this computer are. We work on the water. I forgot entirely about this. Yay. Also, I need the circuit board. Thank you. Everything's lit up now. It doesn't like unlock way more chamber rooms, but yay! With that now powered, this one's vault is now available. those. Take that. You know what? Take that, all that, because that is good. That's some good stuff. Ooh, hello. Take all this. I'll take these anyway. But genetic trait boosters. Variant. You didn't realize I'm in a building, right? Take. Leave. Take. Production multiplier. You know, that's really useful. Take. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, you know what? By all means, we'll take that too. God, it wasn't water. Hammer that player. Hammer it, I say. Jesus, boss. Come on, you hanging down with some alloys. Run, frog, run! You'll know survive the avalanche. Game, you do realize I have mines which are full of this, right? I mean, literally full of this. I don't need more super alloy. I have plenty of super alloy. In fact, I don't need any of your asteroids whatsoever anymore. Please stop sending them. I don't need them. I have alloys. I have titanium. I have silicon. I have iron on production. There's both figuratively and literally nothing you can throw. If you're gonna throw anything, throw me a quartz missile. You know, drop a quartz one on me. Okay, I'll accept one of those. I've got an aluminium one here. Produce the aluminium. I've got iron, silicon, and titanium over there. I've got a frog nest there, which is fun, handy. I think the best thing I got out of that trip was the Ancient's Quad thing. And production thing. If I want to sell that for money, yes, but if I want to make more money faster, I might just have to put both production things cores next to the new auto constructor. Right, we now have lots of circuit boards, so I can build my bonanza of fun little things. I'm just going to clear out my inventory a bit. I'm going to pick these things up again, but I need to clear it out. Wow. Ain't you full? I'm pretty sure I didn't tell this thing to grab everything under the sun. Nope, I did. You have demand is titanium and bacterial samples. Okay. I'm going to have to change that out because I'm not using. I don't need this thing to be full of titanium anymore. Wow, those things are moving quick. Actually, I think I need to go and build some more stuff. I need 6 enough for 6 chests. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, this is a problem. I have a mountain of stuff. If I didn't have drones moving around fast enough, I had a backlog. Maybe it makes the stairs. Not really out reaching new heights, as much as I'm trying to make. And so I don't have to walk up the steps. Is that like a down? Is that like a ramp? No, there's no ramp option. I don't know about going into my base with this, I just want to go over the water. Right. So I should have... I don't have enough anywhere near enough for this, I need rods and osmium for that. But chest-wise, I should have more than enough for 6 chests. You know what, put 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Yeah, I know, I spread those out, I spread those out. I'll fix it later. Right. Now I grab my oil crafter. So my oil crafter, build an oil crafter, tell it to build circuit boards, tell that to suck up all bioplastic nuggets and... Hey, a tree. Help. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got a rod. Where are the osmonds going then? Oh, that's water. Can need all that. That. All that, sorry. I wonder why I'm telling them to take the osmium. Or if it's just being slow production because the number of drones isn't yet enough to match my requirements. Completely viable statement. You will build for me circuit boards. You will demand bioplastic nuggets. You will demand, for the first time ever, and anyone, it seems, for anybody, satellite. Your demand, as I click on the wrong button, is aluminium. Okay. You are to demand iron. You are to demand silicon, if I have not already got one already. And you are to order nothing but nitrogen cartridges. that's alright. That's... iron. Silicon. Yep, there he goes. Need a full titanium. So I know it's just somewhere wants titanium. Iron. You are producing silicon. You are to supply. Well, perfect. Just what you do. The auto-crafter thing is set to supply everything, so that no matter what I put on them, they'll have a production queue. You want to demand sugar balls so I can find the things. Sugar balls, where are they gone? Am I just blind or something? Jesus, can I demand access cards? Huh. Oh, there you are. So what? And you're set to go drop off your stuff immediately. Okay, now that I've got more circuit boards, let's build us some more drones. I know, I'm always been running around building things. Building up my production chain, but... is there a reason for that? That's what I need, right? Explosive powder, check. Circuits, check. Super alloys. Yeah, I'll grab 2 more sulfur, make 1 more powder, and I've got enough for 3 more fast drones. And the fast drones will drop off the stuff, well, faster. And the more you have, the better your supply chain gets, because they can run around and meet demand. And that's the problem. A lot of this stuff is being held up because, well, the supply chain there's not enough running around the supply chain trying to get demand. They're backlogged on a lot of things. Or there's so many things now needing work, and there's not enough of these guys to actually produce it all. To gather it all. Way to go! That's the thingy. Ah, here we go. Yeah, you're set to supply that, but who is actually picking it up? What chest is actually supposed to be getting this stuff? Because I'm going to have to look at building them. I might have to build some more chests in general. Just in general here. Oh, I had 3 engines, not 2. I'm going to build another chest to put this lot in. And then look at doing something with the bacterial samples. At least it's using up the algae wick. That's the problem. I'm going to have to build a chest just literally to hold the plankton. That is my best fish egg. With 300 multiplier. 400 for him, and that's the best one I've got for frogs. Yeah. See, animals is generating at 2,000. Or should I say 261,000 grams. Plus wait, 1,000's a kilo. 261 kilos. Yeah, I'm going to have to boost that up, increase that one. I might have to make some more more fish and frogs, more fish farms and frogs and that whatnot to boost that up. So it increases the biomass generation. Insects are going up quite a lot, but they're looking at kilotons. And even that's only 635,000. I mean, I get another thing, it's actually a ton of shot. But for that's easy, I just need some more butterfly farms. And that will do the job. Some more of these T2 butterfly farms is more than enough I need, and they are nice and spacious, so they don't fill up the floor. Take that, I'm going to need it, and that will do. So what do I need for more butterfly domes? Is that alright? Yeah. And a T2 fertilizer. But more importantly, Zellerite actually has a storage chest. I'm gonna take 2 free Zellerite. I know, hydration low. Let's look. You're the methane, aren't you? I'll just take all that. It'll start producing now. Good for me. I'm gonna eat the beans so they don't clog up my inventory any further. Right, what's the other thing I want? Is fish farm, so that's bioplastic and silk. Silk's not a problem, I can make that silk farm. Bioplastic nuggets. See, now I need a production line of bioplastic nuggets. For that, I need silicon. You know what, your demand can be silicon. You're making bioplastic nuggets, you'll see them outside. Plankton A, I believe, is what I need for the fish farm. I'm going to take 2 anyway, eat them when I get a chance. Okay, Plankton A, got 2 of those. Bioplastic nuggets, I need some more of. I somehow do not think the circuit boards are going to be producing that many that quick. In all fairness. I'm going to have to look at making fertilizer again. Just to get rid of that absolute mountain of squash and eggplants. Or make 2 more chests and make 1 for eggplants and 1 for squash, because it's just flooding. You go in there. You go in there as well. Generate trace as well. You go in there too. Excellent. Now I've got the mushrooms. See the nuggets. Oh, mushrooms. Silicon and water. It is actually producing now. If this wasn't flooding the inventory. Dear God. I'm going to give you the quartz back because you... Yeah. I was going to make the bioplastic nuggets, but quite frankly, there's so much stuff in there. I'll let the system do it. It should start producing stuff. No, maybe I might have to go through the planet and make some extra lockers and make them for just the squash and the thing, because the squash and the other two plants are just completely flooding the inventory. I'm gonna make them outside. Do I have any iron on me? I do not. I know there's titanium in here. So why should iron in somewhere? Your egg plants are beans. That's the only reason I can do this. If I do that, I can make this a chest just for the eggplant. Then I can stop flooding this with beans. You can't just remove them. You gotta remove all of them. So I'll take the honey back in, and you got. Oh, yeah. Now take that out. Your honey and algae. I'm going to make some loches. Wow, maybe I should make my base. Made my base much bigger. First things first, let's quick up trip upstairs, get rid of this lot. Because we are flooded. I don't need that many beans. No more beans. Sure, can we have some more beans? I think you've gathered had enough. That's an old film, then you're going to get the reference. Yeah, I can see it's getting a bit crowded in here. Now I could, technically speaking, put these upstairs. And put the one that makes that upstairs. Demand for you is squash. Demand for you is beans. Now to reset this, so it's not. Hooray! To reset this, so it's just getting up mushrooms in here. Wow, I'm getting silicon. You're getting silicon. Take the iron out. I can make more platforms outside. And I'll make some more stuff. I mean, technically I can put storage just here for stuff. Yeah, that's all around here to literally stop plants from growing next to my base. Doesn't always work, but the idea's there. I can just make large storage lockers, that's fine. Your silicon, your iron, your methane cartridges, and you may have actually produced some things and sent them to them. the ship, which is impressive in itself. And there was something I was going to build because I have Cellorite in my inventory. I need bioplastic for a fish farm. More fish farms, more fish, more animal, faster bio. Terraformation circuit board goes up. The faster that goes up, oh, at 24%. I mean, well, unfortunately not going to make mammals this time. At this point, because we're still miles away from it. Well, again, we're getting close to having 1 TI. 1 TT here, so that's a feat in itself. I need silicon. Not silicon, I need silk. I can't remember what. I just went to the wrong place entirely. Silk's not here. Silk's the second is for here. I was gonna build butterfly farm. That's what I want the Zellerite for. I need to make fabric at some point. Not you. Not you either. Why make fabric? Oh, there it is. Silk. Right, I need the silk for the fish farm. And the bionuggets. Well, I'll do the fish farm first. Then we can look at getting more fish. Right. What fish did I give you anyway? My 500% bonus multipliers. I might need to send a rocket off to get buy more fish. Because I think that's the best fish I can get. My incubation thingy only lets me have the 300s. Because apparently I haven't unlocked more better fish. Yeah, that's the best of my fish eggs. That's TTI 5. And that's a lot of. That's a long way off. That's 5,000. LMI was when it was. No. You need 175,000 just to get to blue skies. Then you had MI, so that was way higher. Considerably higher. So that had to be tens of thousands, if not higher. Maybe it was millions. So then it would have to be like 1,000. No, not 1,000. It would have to be. Because you had things down here with like 100,000. A couple hundred. That's a high number. They're going nicely. Butterfly Farm Mark II is what I need the silk for. But I don't have any fish. I think that is high enough quality to go in the fish. No, we have got a Velka. I mean, this only produces 455 grams. At 700, it was only my fish farm without anything in it produces 195. 65, 195. So I may just end up making more fish farms because they're way more cost effective. I'll keep my big aquarium because I want the aquarium. And yes, I know that ship. more fish. That is set up for a ship. I don't remember what ship. It might be the one with the water. Ah, no, wait, this is in the water ship. Rarity 2, difficulty 5. Do I want Rarity 2 farm? Rarity 2 though. I mean, if someone thinking about it, what you really want is like a rarity, something like a really high rarity score. Oh, that's all rubbish. I mean, it'd be useful for this. $175. Yeah, better than that one. They're the ones I bought. And it's hit and miss if I get the really nice high rank. That's about that 175 for that one. Might be doing a display case. But yeah, I'm gonna need golden butterflies 1500. Problem is the ones that you can, the rare ones for this thing are unfortunately the one you really want to get either this guy or this guy, the Serena. Problem is this guy. See, rare lava, mutagen, fertilizer. So that's fine. Up to here is fine. This one and this one, however, T2 rare. See, they're rare larvae, but it's a 50-50 gamble where you're going to get the red ones or the blue ones. I mean, it's doable. I've got the fertilizer, got the thing, and I've got the fertilizer. Dear God, have I got the fertilizer? I believe I've got some rare ones lurking around here somewhere. If not, we have to make them. Okay, I have to make them, haven't I? Well, I do believe I am, because unless they're upstairs, or I've used them all up, I ain't got no rare. Ah, nuts. I haven't got any rare ones. So I need the Plankton C, Fertilizer 2. Wrong chest. Well, if they make 2 of them, then I can have a shot at... Wow, I can't make 2 of them, I've got one Plankton C. Huh. Ah, let's get some more. Well, Plankton C, Fertilizer 2. No, that was a mutagen. Unless there's mutagen the wrong way around. See, no, 1 to 4. Mutagen 4, Fertilizer C, Plankton. I think it's giving the wrong one. Plankton C, I'll take those. So the Mutagen X4 should give me the... rare. It's Mutagen X3 that gives me the non-rare. Common larvae of the wrong mutagenics. Commons, mutagenics free, plankton B. Strange, I don't think the recipe for uncommon. Rare is plankton C and mutagenics 4. Don't spoof me like that, game. Yeah, that's right. So we're gonna get the blue one, what I really want, which is dark blue, or the red ones. So you got another music 4 things. Yeah, so I can make another. So I have all the ingredients needed to slap together another one. And while we wait, I'm gonna go get me silk. I need that for fabric. And I'll make my butterfly farm. Well, actually, even if I don't bother with the butterfly farm, I have another butterfly farm. If I can get another high grade one, in the end, if I get another high grade one, I can simply make a swap out low grade ones for the higher grade ones and get a better thing. I also need more fish for the aquarium. And apparently I need more drones. Yep, out on delivery. See, they're not picking up these anymore. They're squashing things going upstairs. Which is good. Yeah, I'll put this energy one in. You know, just completely and utterly make it unable a new one. Okay, I need to build another multiplier first. Yeah, okay. We'll build that when we have having problems with our energy supplies, which is not for a while yet. As we currently have plans going to that, have 10,000 in supply. So which one do I get then? So that's one, I click on research. You utter... Right, while we're waiting on that to finish, let's check out what we need for more drones. I should remember this, but I keep forgetting. Circuit boards, engines, explosive powder, and super alloy. Super alloy is not a problem. The engines shouldn't be a problem. I think I've got a spare one or two of those around. I can make those easy enough. They're actually dead easy to make. I just need some uranium and iridium and a super alloy, which I have plenty of. I should have grabbed all that, but I have plenty of it. That was a dumb thing to grab. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4 rockets. You should have enough circuit boards. That's 3 rockets. That's 4. It's iridium rods I need, not iridium. Put those back in here for a second. Put these back in here for a second. Grab this lot. That's 3 more rockets. 3 more rocket engines. That was actually exactly the number I needed. 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, 3 of those. And before I forget, some of the drones. I don't have any of the materials for that, but the production center outside should have. And if the rocket's not there, so that took off with the payload. So this should be sat here. Apparently there's a common lava on the floor, which these things apparently just go, okay, and take straight from the source. Wow, if I built those 3 refineries over here, or 2 of the refineries over here, it would just take straight from the refineries. Well, that's one more drone. That might help boost production speed. Boost speeds up. We know a drone to drop off. I've got explosive powder. Right, so that's iridium and sulfur. I'll need 3 iridium, 6 sulfur to get the job done. 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3 of the old iridium. Some fish as well. Actually, no, when I go back downstairs, the butterfly should be ready. We'll find out if we got the good one. Red or the blue. Ah, you're red. You're the good one. Very, very nice. T2 meal plan. Nope. Wait, hold on. T4, Plankton C. That's that done. I've got the explosive powder for that, the other rockets. I was going to zip away for a second, see if it's made another circuit board. The only thing demanding these is currently not on the ground. But I don't think the production changes fast enough yet to compensate for them all. Off he goes. D2 drones. I'm actually starting to make a stockpile of these guys. They go way fast. Inventory is 2. That's a lot. Oh. Yeah, supply on that one. Demand. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Well, there's 2 things. Those guys put. Probably make train multiplier fuses. Nothing on that one. But the more drones I have, the more drones I have, the faster the production line should be going. Because they should be now shooting around, picking up the goods, and dropping them off. Ah, in fact, we're quarter of the way to the animals. Ah, if the bee drone thing. Oh, I know what's holding up honey. Yeah, these things make bees. It's 50-50, it might make a bee, it might make a honey. That's why I need to make some normal, regular beehives. and have them set up to drop off honey. So even when that one's full, it would still have the honey. Wow, I was actually hoping for more than just one. Supply the honey. And you only produce honey, so yeah, that's fine. You are just a honey production unit now. So this should still have honey even when it's full of everything else under the sun. See, the algae is produced fast enough that it completely overtakes it. The mushrooms are coming in as fast as they can. Case in point. Can we get another beehive? I would have picked that up, but it's gone now. So yeah, production's sort of hit or miss at speed. I'll have a better butterfly now. Let's see, 230. Yeah, 230. Like the ones that are not high enough. You're way high enough. You're 1400s. You know, you're fine. So let's get rid of the 230s. So out with you, in with you. 12 kilograms of butterfly on that one. My GTI is going up so lovingly fast. It is actually going up fairly quick. To be honest, it's going click, 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 click. It's like, that's scores in the thousands. Rare. That and that. Double check, yep, these two are that and that. So we're going to get either the 1000 or the 1200. Just one or the other. The rocket's back. I should say the rocket's does payday. Oh. It's a lot of materials running through. We only got 10 grand. We need way more money if we're buying that new dome. What are you with meth cartridges? Right. I want the Zellerite so I can... Well, actually I was going to make that, but if I've only having... If I was already getting the... Actually I might as well, because then I can put the spare small butterflies in it. And then swap them out for the bigger butterflies when they're ready. I need the bioplastic and the fertilizer. I'm just gonna make the one extra because I only have fabric for one anyway. At least I'm starting to actually eat up the silicon. At least I'm starting to actually... Oh look, enough for two. Nice. Okay. Take a second one. But yeah, at least I'm starting to eat up the mushroom system. Bioplastic is being taken out and dropped off over here. I think it's the other place that is getting dropped off, so that's fine. I want circuit boards too, but I'm also want to get the bioplastic. You know what? Let's make this place pretty. you go. In you go. That's so pathetic. Okay, the next butterfly batch should be ready. Ooh. Ah, emails. Right, so I need more mutagen 4. Plankton's not a problem. Some fertilizer mutagen 4s. And we can make more butterflies. I could be making frogs, but me. There's no point swapping that one out, I'll just fill on this one instead. I might as well just put them in here. He's already dropped off 2 thingies. That's fine. A ton way to go with that. But if I get more of these 500 point fish, or I could buy. Oh, actually, no, I could buy some Kendra's frog eggs or fish eggs. You know what? Cost of those, one of those, one of those. No batch of butterflies, no batch of fish. The rocket's set to launch when it's full. So when this rocket launches off, it will buy the fish. They're dropping off goodies. My mushroom farm is slow, but it is producing. Now that it actually has something to produce on it. Cocoa is not on the list of auto production. I'm gonna keep that one manual. Ah man, I want some chocolate. Chocolate. Take those, drop those. I don't mind if it gets filled up again because that's fine. I just need the cocoa and the thing to make the birthday cake. And the honey. That's a pink. Where are you landing? Oh, no, it's not pink, it's purple for you guys. Care about you. I'm gonna float in the air. That way the shooting won't fit. Because I can't shoot it in the air. Somehow I'm still shooting in the air. There's a lot of super alloy in this house. All the drones have solar cell. I mean, they grab algae, which isn't even on the thing. I was hoping for purple. For a quartz missile, not a barrage of super alloy. I mean, I fight the game for the sheer quantity it's giving me, but I don't want it. It's just an annoyance now. I mean, seriously game, how much super alloy do you think I need? That's a new piece of technology they can give you. You know, shield repel. Meteorite repeller. Repels meteorite storms. Oh yeah, what's my central score for heat now anyway? Ooh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 digit, 6 zeros, that's 2 million. Yeah, 5 is 3 million. And I only put 2. Lincoln's got 2 multiplier. He's got 2 multiplier stations, adding a whopping 2,000%. Why do I need these? I'm looking for circuit boards. Hunt food. Space food goes over when it's produced. Circuit boards are going over when they're produced. I mean, Zerite's getting full. The aluminium's getting full. The iron's getting full. Silicon is 50-50. Maybe I need 2 silicon mines to up the supply rate. I actually need to steal that so I can make a drone. So I can go off and get that. That's another drone in the package. I mean, I got 10 drones parked up here. Everything's priority 1. This should not mean that many bio nuggets. I'll get 1 mushroom at a time. And he's essentially each batch of harvest will give it 2. It takes 2 batches to get a full thing. Which is good. That produces a little faster because all it wants is the honey. Oh, do you actually account for the guy above you on the stairs? Yeah, this is going full of algae. I'm gonna make a storage chest just to make it for honey. Just to ensure the honey doesn't get knocked out. Yeah, well, that's right. I do have a bionugget of my own. That's fine. I could technically make my own circuit boards. Just raid the chest for the silicon. I mean, all I'm totally doing actually is adding just another. There's not really a point. All I'm really doing is adding another drone to the network. I'm not adding a resource production to the network. Two nuggets over one of these. Nope, it's 1 nugget. Excellent. 2 circuit boards. So, should be sending plenty up now. Yeah, you're also doing that, so you should be getting a drone when it comes. Dropping off 2 circuit boards, which are worth more. Those 2 circuit boards alone are 50 credits. 10 of these is 70. So 3 circuit boards is 10 of these. All of these are completely useless to send. Almost. You're producing your cartridges, which is going over there. It's nice. I show a rare maggot, rare larvae. Oh wait, no, I did that. Because I made another butterfly section set. More or less a production situation. Maybe I should make a farm and put more mushrooms in it. Do I even have more mushrooms? That's a good question. Or did I only ever actually find ones? Ignore most of the mushrooms out there. Nope, these are all grown. See again, each production cycle gives me 5. Which is fine, because that will give me... that means every 2 productions gives me 10 bioplastic. Yeah, I got 1 for wheat, 1 for beans, 1 for squash, and 1 for eggplants. It says something when the eggplant chip one upstairs is full. So we're just literally waiting on bioplastic. Yeah, he's full. He's getting full. Yeah, he's not getting full, but then again, his collection point is split between 2 guys. 2 different guys want his chest, his thing. That's titanium. I'm on the wrong platform. See, silicon is being produced as fast as it can. Anything like production rate, please? Production time, 75 seconds. So 1 minute 15. Yeah, I'm gonna make another silicon extractor because I think the silicon is just not being produced fast enough to supply both chests. $29. Yay! Go production, go! Go production, go! Osmium is lagging. I did tell the osmium mine to supply, right? There's no way that other thing is snagging the osmium fast enough. Yeah, no, hydration a little low. Even a drop dead won't make matter, to be honest. You're full. You're on a supply list. So why are you not getting your supply? Pickups. Is there a limit to how many of these things will supply at once? No, it just says activate the logistics systems. Doesn't say it's limited to how many guys are limited. Supply services. osmium on supply service, so why isn't it picking up the osmium unless it's literally a case of too much? According to this, I have 18 drones available. One's supply on supply, one's on free on demand. Maybe maybe I need more drones. Maybe it does only have a limited number of how many it will supply at a time. So one station can't cover so many things. That's interesting. So I need one fusion cell, 3 circuit boards, and osmium. Well, fusion cell's not that big problem. I can build that no time flat. 1, 2, 3 you. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I wonder if it's because it's not enough. I need a fusion core, I need the osmium. I actually had more. Right, 2 down. Let's grab the rod. If I even have one. That's too many. 8. And the last thing on the list is circuit boards. Circuit boards are going to the ship. So rockets, so actually might be some more circuit boards on this ship. Let's go raid a ship. Well, no point me trying to grab the circuit board and having to be launched in the rocket. So then it takes even longer for the rocket to be filled. This one's as close as one nearby. Wow. Why would I leave this lot here? Oh, that's all we need. Let's make another drone station and maybe it'll help fix our logistics problems. The logistics problem is that there's just so much stuff that it doesn't handle. I mean, he's got access to 18 drones, but he's only got a couple out on supply and demand. Yeah, 6 drones on demand, 3 on supply. Okay, so it says 0 drone. Oh, 18 drones available. Maybe that'll fix it. I do not know. Because they're all zero priority? I do not know. I mean, there should be multiple drones flying around now. Nope. Osmium should be getting collected. That's... See, it's on the supply. Oh, it's not on demand though. I took it off. You can't have it on both supply and demand. I messed that up. No wonder I won't pick up the osmium. Silicon, well, it's just silicon. So it's perfectly fine. It just didn't have a demand on it. It only had supply, which means that the drones didn't have the instruction orders to go off and get it. Also, you dropped your silk balls here. It's not full yet, which is unfortunate. I mean, granted, that's 100. Those four, that's 100, that's 125. Just on those. Maybe we should make another mushroom farm. Maybe we should make both a mine and a farm. I think they just made production because of runoff. That silicon container is really struggling, but only produces one silicon every minute and a bit. So yeah, you know what? We will make another silicon mine extractor. Another extractor, so for silicon, and have it make up the deficit here, because if it's produced... I don't see any mammals around yet. On the plus side, this GTI is going up nicely. Downside, we're out of time for the stream. Which is unfortunate. I mean, we are getting close to animals. It may not look like it, but we are actually plowing along at high speed here. Our problem is that the chest situation is a little on the unfortunate side, as is for a lot of things. Yay. Okay, so that's got the beans, but that's not making high grade food. So the beans... Okay, so that's the beans upstairs. Is this chest upstairs not empty? No, it's got food in it, so that does not grab things that are above it. Good to know. So it has run out of, well, beans. That's why it's not making any more beans. So you make fertilizer instead. Which will eat the algae. This will keep churning around until it empties out all the squash. Or empties as much as it can. The osmium chest is actually getting osmium now. Hooray! Because I broke it. Oh boy. Right, that's that on the way. I need to make this. And for that, I just need titanium, superalloy, and the osmium. Looks like another silicon mine over here. Set that one off to silicon, supply silicon, and this should, betwixt the two of them, supply enough. Yeah, link those two together. It should supply enough silicon to make them happier. Because if supplying two lots of silicon, oops. So that one, two lots of silicon coming in should help slowly fill up the two chests, or supply as much as they can to the two chests. And because you don't want to fish, it's a little early, but we'll look at launching the rocket because it's got 6 circuit boards in. That's nice, but we're waiting forever for this thing, so they can sit there for a bit. Stockpile some circuit boards. Hopefully that's fixed the problem a little bit, and they'll actually start, zooming around fast more. Now that there's two guys during the orders. I mean, there's 2 supply stations, so they should be running around grabbing things left, right, and center from all over the place. We on the plus side, it's actually upstairs, but we have 5 of those warden things now. That's good. I'm gonna get rid of all these bees. Oh wait, no, I want on a farm for mushrooms. Grab the water if we can eat up. Wink. I'm not sure I even have another mushroom. There's no need to say power restored. Trust me, power was never a jeopardy. I'll tell you, I've got a mushroom, a little pack of mushrooms here somewhere. Gems, organics. No, you haven't got any mushrooms yet. Organic with 2 of that. Nope. Squash. I don't have any mushrooms and I cannot produce them. Maybe upstairs? Nope, I've got seeds of all sorts, but no mushrooms. Huh. Darn. We are mushroomless. Maybe I should make one of these and optimize and set next to the trade ships so it goes back faster. No, it's like 400 seconds, which was a couple of minutes. The plus side is going for my butterfly and my fish. I'll leave those in there because I'm not going to do much. we now know that these production machines do not take from the floor above them. They only affect the floor around them. They don't access anything above them. So that means I could make a floor dedicated to food, high-end food, and fertilizer. Oh, fish then. I suppose I could make a fish farm. Plankton A and 2 bioplastic nuggets. There's Plankton A and some Provost fish eggs. Well, silk's not a problem. Don't ski on that one. You look into this thing, like, all that, you make enough creature. It's gonna go to the production zone. I can't believe I don't have any more mushrooms. The one thing I do not have is mushrooms to go on my farm. Oh, I need 3 silk, not 2. I might move that rocket platform. 246 seconds before it gets back. $31% for that. Which is nice. We should soon start seeing should soon start. That's a bit of a weird sentence, isn't it? But we should start to see mammals around here. Not sure what they'll actually look like or where they'll actually appear. But we should start to see them soonish. Let's wait over here for a bit until our rocket arrives. 192. Now 190. Now 32 seconds. But yeah, we are trundling along. We are producing stuff. Our GTI score is going up nicely. 600. Aiming for the 1 trillion, probably. Yes. Boom. Okay, should be on his way back now. Though I also get a food warning thing saying, you need to go eat some food. No, you can't eat grubs. Eat some squash. There's plenty of squash on the base. I mean, tons of squash. We are squash full. Thing is, if you don't get to the rocket, because that's automatically launch, if you don't get to it before the launch, it will sell your stuff, that your fish eggs that you just bought. Things you just bought will then be sold because it's set to automatically go. Does it say why you have two rockets? You could technically set up a second trade rocket. One with goods to go, just to go straight up all the time. And one where it's case, right, we need to buy something. And then the rocket flies and goes back. With goodies. Granted, it wouldn't make a difference. I'd still probably set both of them to go off with trade goods, but still. Yeah, you play with that for a second or two ago. We're just going to wait for the rocket to return and get our fish and butterflies. There you go. Land, rocket, land, you have my fish. I want my fish. And then if I want heat to go faster, I'll just build another. You know, if I want my heat score to go up faster, I'll just build a second refine heat, another heater. Same for pressure. You want that to increase? Build another T5 drill. That just made them go faster. That's making it go even way faster. Tick 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 tick. Not fast enough for what we need, but still. 32%. Nice. Mammals will take a while. I mean, oxygen oxygen is going up at an insane speed. I'm not even going to attempt to lie on that one. That one's just going up at an insane speed. And that oxygen is like 1, 2, 3, 10, hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands, 100 million, 10 million. That's some speed. Heat's going up at 200,000. Pressure's going up at 300,000. And biomass is now chugging along at a nice, healthy. Oh, 1, 2, 3, hundreds, thousands, tens, hundreds, millions. Going along as its own 4 million on its own. Again, biomass is, got this. And animals are now chugging along nicely at 290,000. So 290 kilos a second going through. Insects are at 910 kilos a second. And plants, plants is ridiculous. They're chugging through at over 3 tons a second. That's kilos, that's hundreds, that's kilo, 10 kilos, 100 kilos, 1,000 kilos. Which in this game I think is a ton. All close enough. But still, yeah, they're just chugging along at speed. We're almost at 700,000. 700. Granted, it's still a far cry from 1.2. But, you know, the next session, I'll probably build another pressure, heat, and who knows, another tree spreader, if I can be bothered on that one. Pressure and heat are the lowest ones. Or another fish farm. As soon as I get my automation fixed. This is the reason why I can't play this off stream. If I play it without being here, you guys won't see. This will chug up. Whether I'm playing or not, this will keep going up. I'm gonna have to go off somewhere and find a mushroom. Find a mushroom seed so that I can, you know, enhance my mushroom farms. Some mushroom farms so I can actually get some bionuggets. But that's all for next time, folks. So until then, I'll catch you all later.